Good evening, everyone. Please rise and join the Pattonville Band under the direction of Mr. Jacob Bubb, Mrs. Laura Livesay, and Mrs. Anna White in the playing of our national anthem, followed by the Pattonville High School alma mater. You may take your seats at this time. Once again, good evening, students, staff, families, and guests. I am Tisha Ashford, the building principal of Pattonville High School, and welcome to the Pattonville High School class of 2026 commencement ceremony. We are so pleased to share this moment with you tonight, as it is truly one of the most important and memorable milestones in your child's life. For this being here tonight and for this accomplishment, students, parents, and guests, you have much to be proud of. At this time, I would like to present to you Senior Class President Jenna Ridings and Class of 2026 Outstanding Senior Student Mila Hunter. Please clap for them as they come.
Good evening. My name is Jenna Ridings, Pattonville High School Class of 2026 Senior Class President.
And I am Mila Hunter, Class of 2026 Most Outstanding Senior.
Fellow graduates and friends, it is an honor to speak to you all today. I would like to give a huge thank you to those who have made it possible for us to have reached this milestone. So thank you, family, friends, and faculty, for all you have done for us as the class of 2026.
It is now my pleasure to introduce you to the following individuals here tonight. Jeannie Schottmuller, Pattonville School Board President. Lisa Kickbush, Pattonville School Board Vice President. Jan Schweiss, Pattonville School Board Secretary. Renee Simmons, Pattonville School Board Treasurer. Mary Kay Campbell, Pattonville School Board Director.
Dr. Brian J. Gray, Pattonville School Board Director. Dr. Dan Wentz, Pattonville School Board Director. Dr. Barry Nelson, Pattonville School District Superintendent. Tisha Ashford, Pattonville High School Principal. Jean Grimshaw, Pattonville High School Associate Principal.
Alex Toller, Senior Class Secretary. Shreya Verma, Senior Class Treasurer. Rataj Kabara, Graduation Speaker 1. Shota Kikuchi, Graduation Speaker 2. Madison Avery, High School Teacher of the Year. And our name readers tonight are Miss Laura Corvera, PHS Theater Teacher, and Miss Anna White, PHS Band Director.
It is my pleasure to introduce our first graduation speaker tonight, Senior Rataj Kabara, with her speech entitled The Originals. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rataj.
Is it on this side? Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, class of 2026. On behalf of our class, I want to thank the Pattonville staff for being our family away from home and giving us opportunities and resources that got us to this point. To our families and friends who took time out of their day to show up for us, thank you for supporting every step of our journey. And a special shout out to my best friend, Madeline Graber, and my parents. Class of 2026, think back 4 years ago when we were freshmen staring at paper page S maps hung around the school, trying to figure out our way to class, all while being pushed by hallway traffic, not knowing what to expect. We saw the 2023 seniors as tough and confident when we sat on our first period desks. It's crazy how time zooms by because this year we were those inspiring seniors. In 1937, Pattonville's first graduating class consisted of 2 girls. Tonight, there are over 450 graduating pirates. Back then, our school seemed small, but now we are proudly the most diverse high school in Missouri. That is not just a statistic to us, it's our superpower. Whether you spent Friday nights at our football games, played in the band, hit a high note in choir, or survived the parking lot Hunger Games, we realized we didn't just learn from books, we learned from each other. We learned to see the world through 1,000 different perspectives before we even got our diplomas. Looking out at you today, I know the cool senior look was just the surface. Behind every graduation cap in this room is a story of a silent victory. Maybe your victory was passing that one class that felt impossible, showing up to practice when you were exhausted, or simply finding the courage to be yourself. Tonight, I don't want to celebrate the trophies. I want to celebrate the small things. The times you chose to keep going when things got tough, and the way we supported each other when no one was watching, especially in this rough year. Getting here was truly an amazing team effort. Every person in this room fought a battle to get to this seat. You are not just amazing because of the diploma you're about to hold. You are amazing because you did not give up. Class of 2026, we have spent years trying to fit into these tiny school desks. Now it is time to outgrow them. Don't just enter the world, change it. The world is already full of copies, so starting today, let's finally be the originals.
Thank you, Rataj. At this time, please enjoy a selection from the PHS Choir under the direction of Miss Melinda Lamb and Mr. Aaron Zart, honoring our graduating seniors this evening.
Thank you, choir. It is my pleasure to welcome our second graduation speaker this evening, Senior Shota Kikuchi, with his speech entitled Saying Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Shota.
Hello, class of 2026. My name is Shota Kikuchi, and it is nothing short of an honor to be speaking to you all tonight at our commencement. But first, let's give it up for a celebration for you guys. Because trust me, we all know it hasn't been an easy journey to end up here today in the family arena. I mean, after 4 years of high school education, an insane number of hours studying, and the commitment that we all have shown, it is clear that we are worthy of a celebration. So, let us reflect, since you guys deserve it. Because after attending Pattonville High School, we've all achieved something. We've embraced a district that continues to be the most diverse school district in the entire state of Missouri. We have built ourselves into huge communities and gave a part of ourselves as well. We've made Pattonville High School a landmark. You contribute to this place whether you know it or not. But in a few moments, we're going to have to say goodbye. You might have even had to say it already. The culmination of 13 years of state-required education, the thousands of laughs with friends that some of us have known since elementary school, and the final hugs from teachers and staff who believed in us even when we didn't believe in ourselves. Some of us have spent every single living conscious moment associated with our school district. And as we throw our caps, we'll have one last huge goodbye and pull out of the parking lot tonight. It shows something. It shows how every single part of you that you've put into these years is being symbolized in this fleeting moment. We as individuals are so privileged to feel this feeling. It hasn't been easy. We all know it hasn't. We've gone through a lot this year, from the phone ban being implemented in our final year, to snakes falling from the actual ceiling, and a tornado that had us terrified for our lives. But through it all, we had ourselves to fall back on. And frankly, and I know how selfish this sounds, but I don't want it to end. I don't want to say goodbye. I don't want to go and leave everything here behind and venture into this unknown that this world is without this community's support. It's terrifying. I know all of us have had countless sleepless nights just wondering what's going to come next. But the reality is, we don't even have to say goodbye. I mean, we're all going to have to grow up one day, be someone else's mom, dad, or family. But we can always remember that we have a community of thousands of individuals that support us even years after we've met them. Maybe through our Facebook alumni group chat that will definitely be setting up high school reunions, or maybe one offshoot text from a friend after we've achieved something. We'll always have a home here. So let us remember that, sure, we may have done this before, that being saying goodbye, but the community that we've built together doesn't have to say goodbye as well. So, just maybe, one of the strongest things that we can tell about ourselves is that we're Ville made.
Thank you, Shota. At this time, please welcome Dr. Barry Nelson to the microphone.
All right, good evening, class of 2026, families, board members, community. Tonight is a big night. Tonight is a night to celebrate, a night to reflect, and a night for our graduates. A night that marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of the next. There's a lot that I could say this evening to our graduates. I know a lot of them personally, and I've really enjoyed getting to know them over the last 4 years. But I'm going to leave you with one big idea, one thought that I'd like you to walk away with. Recently, I was listening to a podcast. It was called Master Your Mind by Marissa Peer, celebrity therapist. Marissa talked about one idea is how people can sometimes start to believe things about themselves that are simply not true. They tell themselves that they're behind, they're not ready, they're not smart enough, they're not talented enough, or just not enough. And after a while, if you keep repeating this story to yourself, you begin to believe it. And I think the risk of having a dangerous mindset is something that's really, really important for this class to be aware of and for something to you guys to think about. Because as you leave high school and step into what comes next, one of the biggest challenges you will face is deciding what you're going to believe about yourself. At various points, every person in this room has dealt with doubt. The voice that says maybe you're not ready, that maybe somebody else has it all figured out, and that maybe one mistake says more about you than it actually does. But the most important thing that you can learn is this: not every thought you have is true. Just because a thought enters your mind does not mean it deserves to define you. So, as you leave here tonight, pay attention to the story that you repeat to yourself about you. Make sure it's true. Make sure it reflects not only your mistakes, but also all the growth that you've experienced here in Pattonville. Make sure it gives you credit for how far you have come. This moment represents a lot more than grades and credits. It represents growth. It represents the pressure that you've learned to manage, the setbacks that you've learned from, the changes that you've adapted to, and the moments that have challenged you and changed you. And when I think about what helped you get through all of those moments, one idea keeps coming back to me. All of you kept showing up. And I know if you follow me on social media, there's never a week that goes by that I don't talk about the importance of attendance and the importance of showing up. And you guys have showed up. So you know I can't pass up saying something about attendance and showing up tonight. But the truth is, showing up is more than being present in a seat. It's about showing up for your learning, showing up for your responsibilities, showing up for the people around you, and showing up when things are not easy. And one of the things that this class has done, you guys continue to show up. Tonight is also a reminder that you do not need to have everything figured out. You do not need a perfect plan. You just need the courage to take the next step, the humility to keep learning, and the confidence to believe that you're capable more than your doubts suggest. Class of 2026, the world you're stepping into needs good people. It needs thoughtful people. It needs resilient people. It needs people who will work hard, care about others, and keep moving forward when things are difficult. My hope for you is that you keep growing to be those kind of people. Tonight is about our graduates, but it's also about the people that got them here. Many of the parents, family members, and staff in the room were teenagers themselves in the 1990s and in the early 2000s. They had their own soundtrack, their own memories, their own questions about what life would look like after high school. And somewhere along the way, they went from being teenagers, listening to Usher, Lil Jon, Nelly, to being the adults in the crowd that drive you around, check your grades, encourage you, worry about you, pay for you, and cheer you all the way up to this stage tonight. So tonight is a celebration about both generations. To the families in the arena, thank you for showing up year after year and for the incredible support that you give the Pattonville School District. Your support matters to these graduates, and it matters to the students that just finished their first year in kindergarten, the class of 2038. And to the graduates, thank you for showing up, sticking it out, and growing into the people that you're becoming. Class of 2026, you made it. And if there's one word that feels right for this moment, for this celebration, and for the soundtrack, many of your parents probably still remember, this is it. Yeah!
All right, let's give Dr. Barry Nelson a hearty round of applause. All right. You gotta love this Pattonville High School graduation. Isn't it wonderful? All right, let's move further into our program. We have a lot of things to do tonight, and we have a record number of graduates. Tonight, we have 477 graduates, and you should clap for that. The students' speeches, Shoda, Rataj, they captured it well. We are the most diverse school district in the state of Missouri, and we have a lot of pride in that as a Pattonville school district. It's what makes us unique. It's what makes us who we are, and that's something that we should celebrate today and every day. This school district is not only known locally, but it's also known nationally and internationally. And year after year, we have numerous requests from students living in other countries to come attend this very high school. What these students learn and experience here is much different from what they experience in their countries. Tonight, I would like to invite our foreign exchange students to the stage. Our foreign exchange students are Summer Elizabeth Sumchen from the country of France. Clap for Summer. We also have Tan Ponpol Wong Thanom from the country of Thailand. Clap for Tanan Ponpol. Our superintendent, Dr. Barry Nelson, is going to present both of you with the United States flag. We present you with this flag so that you have something very special to remember, because this was a terrific educational experience at Pattonville High School. We appreciate you spending a year out of your life with us little old people in Maryland Heights, Missouri at Pattonville High School. It's been an honor to have Summer and Tan Paul with us this school year. I thank you for your time with us, and on behalf of the Pattonville School District, I wish you both the very best as you return home this summer. You may return to your seats. Thank you, Summer, and thank you, Tan Paul. All right. After many years of hard work and anticipation, graduation day is finally here for the Pattonville High School class of 2026. Seniors, graduating from Pattonville High School tonight is one of the many important milestones in life you'll be proud of. The hard work, dedication, and commitment that it took for you to fulfill the goal of earning a high school diploma is something to be commended. This is an accomplishment for which you should always be proud, seniors. The class of 2026 and I will be forever connected because we are ending our high school careers together. Even as freshmen, the class of 2026 made an impression as a group. Their energy, their spirit, their commitment to school and this community have been impressive. This class has been a strong, silent force of achievers. boasting a tremendous amount of talent in academic, technology, innovation, athletics, and the arts. They have it all in this class. What is so impressive about this class of 2026, not so much those things, they're talented, but it's how they show up. This class has stepped up when we've needed them to. They have been leaders. They've supported this school, not just in words, but in their actions. They've set an example for the underclassmen to follow the entire way. They didn't rest on their own personal accomplishments, and they could have. You're going to hear their accomplishments, but they didn't. They served the greater good of this school community by being good people. And they showed up authentically every day, be it in the classroom or out. This class is a most impressive class of seniors, and it's been a great 4 years for them. 25, 26 was a great year to be a senior at Pattonville High School. Let's give them and this school year a happy round of applause. This was a great year. All right, so let me brag on them for a little bit. We've got a lot of things that we want to do today, but I want to brag on this class just for a little bit. So I'd like to highlight some of the accomplishments of this outstanding class of 2026. 34 members of this class have earned the distinction of cum laude, so these are academic distinctions. Cum laude means that these students have a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74. Would you please rise so that we can recognize you at this time, those students who've earned cum laude? Let's clap for them. All right, 34 of them. GPA of 3.5 to 3.74. That is a wonderful accomplishment, students. You may take your seats at this time. Let's keep going. 33 members of this class have earned the distinction of magna cum laude. These students have an accumulative grade point average of 3.75 to 4.02. Magna cum laude. If that's you, please stand at this time. 33 members of this class. Wonderful job. You all have done an outstanding job. Please take your seats at this time. The numbers are generally kind of opposite, but the numbers continue to grow. 75 members of this class of 2026 have earned the distinction of summa cum laude. I'll say that again, 75 of them. 75. That means these students have an accumulative grade point average of 4.03 and above. Please stand and be recognized. 75 of them. And this is the most diverse school district in the state. 75 students with a cumulative GPA of 4.3 and above. That's something to be proud of, Pattonville School District. Give them a round of applause. All right, you may take your seats. I told you they were impressive. I'm not making it up. All right. 84% of this year's graduates plan to pursue some type of post-secondary education, and they will be attending 74 different universities and colleges. Wonderful job, class. I'm very proud to say that 17 of our graduates will be serving our country in a branch of the United States Armed Forces. That's commitment to service and country, 17 of them. With those students from the class of 2026 who have joined one of our country's armed forces, please stand and be recognized when I call your name. From the Air Force, we have Miss Dylan Cochran. and Dylan remains standing. For the Marine Corps, we have Julio Torres, Valentina Alatorre Quintero, Yoselin Martinez Alvarado, David Adekunle, Eli Albro, Melissa Mendieta Perez, Aiden Jones, Bron Miller, and Mia Azurdia. Continue standing. For the Navy, we have Jamie Guerrero, Timothy Nelson, Brian Rodriguez Mendez, Amanda Eberts, Michael Alexander Duenas, Nicholas Howard, and Skylar Deason. Commitment to service and country. That's who we are in Pattonville. Please give these 17 students a hearty round of applause. I told you they were special. Thank you to each of you as you take your seats. So let's continue. Our class of 2026 graduates have also exemplified a commitment to service. They volunteered at numerous places throughout the St. Louis metropolitan area, completing more than, this number just gets bigger every year. This class completed 47,480 hours of community service. Let's give that a round of applause. Clap for that. However, 22 of these seniors received a Community Service Honor Cord for volunteering for more than 150 hours. Please stand at this time to be recognized for your tremendous commitment to service. Those that have an honor cord for serving more than 150 hours, please stand. 22. And then I'm going to tell you about these hours. Stay standing. In order to earn the honor cord for the 150 hours, you had to do all of these hours outside of the school district. So clap for that. They didn't just do them in the school, which is fine. They did them outside, which shows an above and beyond commitment to service. Of these students, there were 3 students that exceeded all expectations regarding community service hours. Let me have everyone be seated because I want everyone to see these 3. This is going to blow you away. So of the 22, there were 3 students that exceeded all expectations regarding community service hours. These students are, and when I call your name, please stand. We have Pearl Trong. Where's Pearl? Pearl volunteered 470.25 hours. Let's clap for that. Congratulations, Pearl. Please remain standing. Next, we have Juliana Baumer. Where's Juliana? Hi, Juliana. Juliana volunteered 510.5 hours. And last but certainly not least, Olivia Ball. Where's Olivia? Hi, Olivia. Olivia volunteered 542 hours of community service. Let us please recognize these young ladies and their tremendous commitment to service with a round of applause at this time. All right, you may take your seats. Thank you, ladies. I would also like to take time to recognize the recipients of the A+ scholarships. 51 members of the class of 2026 have successfully completed the requirements necessary to be designated as A+ scholars. You may wonder, what is an A+ scholar? Being recognized as an A+ scholar allows students to attend 2 years of college at designated institutions free of charge. Did you hear what I said? Students been recognized as an A-plus scholar can attend a designated college for 2 years free of charge. So these students are smart, smart, and smart, smart. All right? So with all of our A-plus scholars, please stand at this time and be collectively recognized. There are 51 of them. They did the smart thing. They did those tutoring hours. They met the requirements. They're getting the first 2 years of college for free. And that's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, A-plus scholars. You committed to the task and you stuck to it, and now you're being rewarded, and we are so proud of you. You may take your seats at this time. All right, let's keep going. Pattonville School District offers a number of industry-recognized credentials or certifications, such as Certified Nurse Assistant, Access Point Computer Programming, Education Foundations, Early Childhood Education, Precision Machining Technology, Boeing Pre-Employment Training, and ServSafe certifications, to name a few. At this time, I would like to recognize the 66 students that earned any one of these industry-recognized credentials or certifications. With all of the students earning one of these industry-recognized credentials, please stand and be recognized. 66 students. In earning one of these certifications, these students are job ready. Many of them have jobs in these career pathways now. If not, they will have them later because they are ready. We recognize you students for using your time in high school smartly to prepare yourself for the world of work. We want to recognize and celebrate you for making that commitment. We are proud of you. Congratulations. You worked smart. You may take your seats at this time. The Missouri Seal of Biliteracy is awarded to graduating high school students in districts with a DESE-approved program who's demonstrated achievement in English, a language other than English, and sociocultural competence. All Missouri students studying any of the world's language are potential Seal of Biliteracy candidates. The purpose of the Seal of Biliteracy is to help students recognize the value of their academic success and see the tangible benefits of being bilingual in our diverse world. There are 3 seniors that have earned the Seal of Biliteracy. Would you please stand and be recognized at this time? Our 3 students, please stand. All right, let's wave at us so we can see you. We see you. All right, and congratulations. You may take your seats. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to recognize the 21 winners of the Pattonville PTO scholarships. Our Pattonville High School PTO is a wonderful organization, and this particular class of 2026 showed up strong in the PTO. I'd like to give a special hearty round of applause to all of those PTO parents and members in this class of 2026. You have showed up, parents, and you have showed up well. This year, they did. It is a wonderful group. The Pattonville PTO provided, listen to this amount, and this number continues to grow, and it's because of your commitment. It's this PTO and this high school. The Pattonville PTO provided $33,146 in total to scholarships to these 21 students. Let's clap for that. So how are these dollars raised? It's through all of the concessions that we run at the high school. President Jenny Flores, where are you? Can you wave? Clap for Jenny and all of the PTO cabinet. I've been in education a lot of years, and I've worked with many parent organizations, but this particular group is like a machine. I mean, they organize these concessions for the purpose of providing these scholarships to students. I would like for the 21 students who earned the PTO scholarships this year to stand and be recognized. There are 21 of them. On behalf of the entire staff and student body of Pattonville, we thank our Pattonville PTO for their exemplary service in order to provide scholarship opportunities for these graduates. Give them a round of applause and give our PTO a round of applause. All right, congratulations. You may be seated. Last night at Senior Awards Night, there were many other scholarships issued to students by members of the Pattonville School District community. At this time, I would like to express a heartfelt thank you and appreciation to these community members for their continued support of our Pattonville students. It's due to the ongoing support from the community for this school district and our students that make Pattonville such a wonderful school district. Students, please stand at this time if you received a scholarship from one or more of our Pattonville community partners. Please stand. Finally, please stand if you received a scholarship of any kind. Anyone who received a scholarship. What did I tell you? What did I tell you about this class? Congratulations to all of you. Collectively, don't sit down. I got a number. I got to tell you this. Stand up. Collectively, the Pattonville class of 2026 earned, listen to this, they earned a total of $7,375,446 in scholarships. You should clap for that. That is a wonderful accomplishment for this class. And though many of our students, you may take your seats, though many of our students have earned individual honors, each and every graduate is to be recognized for all of their hard work and persistence these years. So please clap for all of our graduates. Graduation is a pinnacle accomplishment. That means it's a big deal. And it's a time for all of us to embrace and celebrate. There are many family members and friends who are here to share in this special occasion. Graduates, let's take the time to honor our parents, our family members, our friends, and loved ones who have done so in helping to get you here on this special occasion. Graduates, would you please rise and join all of us in recognizing these individuals for their hard work, their love, and their support throughout the years. Give your family, close friends, your loved ones a round of applause. You couldn't have done it without them, and they are so proud of you, graduates. Find your people, smile and wave, tell them thank you. All right. And you may take your seats at this time. All right. Let's also, graduates, hold on, not quite, seniors, let's take a moment to also recognize our teachers of Pattonville High School. The graduating seniors of Pattonville High School can tell you firsthand that their success, maturity, and resilience can be credited in very large part to our teaching staff who work hard to provide the highest level of education to all of our students. Teachers, please stand at this time and let us recognize you. If you're a teacher, stand. Seniors, give them a round of applause. Take a look around and recognize those teachers. All right. So graduates, this is your moment, and I'm honored as your principal to stand here with pride and admiration for all that you've done. Before we transition to Mrs. Schottmuller and the Board of Education, I'd like to leave you with a few parting words, but I'm going to have you do something. You got one last assignment, okay? I want you to look around you. Take a real good look. Look at the person sitting on your left. Look at the person sitting on your right. Look at your family again. The ones who are filling the stands. They drove here, dressed up, showed up tonight because of you. Look at the arena. Take it in one last time as students. And then I want you to take this in. Not simply because this is beautiful, and we look good tonight, Pattonville, but I want you to remember this for what it truly represents. This is an ending. Yet at the very same time, it is a beginning. Your high school career, seniors, is over. And yet the best of your story hasn't yet been written. We didn't come here together, class of 2026, but we are leaving together. You and I are both departing this great school and the great Pattonville community to step into something different. Our paths are leading us out of this place and towards something that is big enough and real enough to make us feel a little afraid. It challenges us, but it also excites us, because deep down we know that the road ahead of us is taking us closer to what our hearts desire and closer to who we are striving to become. I've been reading a book by Napoleon Hill, stay with me, seniors, called Think and Grow Rich. You ever heard of that book? Think and Grow Rich. It's nearly 100 years old, and yet every page is still relevant. The author talks about the secret to achieving what feels impossible. He says, first, remove the word impossible from your dictionary. And back then, he meant literally cut the word out the dictionary. Cross it out, get rid of it. We don't talk about impossible. Then he talks about something powerful, and this is the message I want you to get. It's the combination of the burning desire for what you want and an unshakable faith that you can get it. And when these two things meet, he says, you unlock the most extraordinary force available to any human being. That force is belief. So now I'm going to give you a little assignment. Every time I do this, you're going to say, I believe. So let's practice it. Let's do it a little bit better. When I say I believe, say it real loud. There you go. So as you prepare to walk out these doors tonight and into whatever comes next, you are going to need to have belief in yourself. So I want you to say these words with me every time I do this, not quietly, not politely, but say them like you mean them. I'm going to do this, and you're going to say it again. All right. 22 years ago, I walked into this school district as a young teacher, full of hope, full of purpose. I wanted to teach, wanted to make a difference. I wanted my daughters and my mother to be proud of me. Anybody want their family to be proud of them? I had no idea what the journey would look like. 5 years ago, that journey brought me here to Pattonville High School to serve as your principal. And I met you my second year here. You were new, a little nervous, but you always made an impression, class of 26. You walked these hallways with a positive energy that's rare, and you never took it for granted. Every single day we walk these hallways, it reminded me why I believe. Today, we're both stepping out of our comfort zone because, and I still believe. I still believe that dreams can come true. And so I'm going to ask you again, do you believe? Do you truly believe that you're capable of doing what you've set out to do? Because you're about to walk out of here into lives that will ask enormous things of you. Some of you are heading to college, some into the workforce, some into the military, some into the trades. Some down roads you haven't even imagined yet. Wherever you go, you will face moments that feel like too much. You will face setbacks that will make you forget tonight, and it'll be a distant memory. You'll face people that doubt you, and if you're not careful, you may start to doubt yourself. But when those moments come, and they will come, you have a choice. Do I give up? Do you quit? Or do you keep going? What I want you to remember is that on this night, Thursday, May 28th, in the family arena, you committed to the following words. Say it like you mean it. So when life gets hard, are you going to quit or give up? No, you're going to keep going. You're going to dig deep, and you're going to dig deep and believe in yourself, because that is what Pattonville taught you. That is who we are in Pattonville at our core. We are people, students, teachers, parents, staff, who all show up for each other every day, day in, day out, doing the work that matters when no one else is watching, because we believe that together we can create something far greater than anyone else could ever do alone. And guess what? We have. Give that a round of applause. We've done that. Working together, class, family, parents, friends, we've accomplished much more than what we could have accomplished alone. Your children's accomplishments tonight are evidence of this. It's been one of the greatest honors of my life to have served this community and to have known each of you. I leave this role with a full heart, not because the work here is done. There's always lots of work to do, but because I know without any doubt that you, class of 26, will carry it forward. The good work is never finished, and that means neither are you. So whenever you get stuck, I want you to remember what we said here tonight, and let's do it one more time. I believe. Congratulations, class of 2026. I still believe, and I believe in you. Best wishes to you in all of your future endeavors. It's been a pleasure to be your principal. Congratulations to you once again on this tremendous accomplishment. All right, thank you. Ooh, I should fan. It's hot now. All right, so we're all what we're here ready to do. We're ready to pass out diplomas, so we got a few things we need to do first. All right. The students, parents, faculty, administrators, and Board of Education of the Pattonville School District take great pride in the dignity of presenting the diplomas to our individual graduates. In just a short time, each of our graduates will be called to the stage to be honored by the Pattonville Board of Education, as well as our superintendent and the staff. We ask our audience to please ensure that all of the names of our graduates can be heard, just to make sure we're respectful of the next person. The pride and joy of seeing each of our graduates receive their diploma. So audience, please remain in your seats following the ceremony for a closing address and the recessional of the graduates. It is my pleasure at this time to introduce to you Jeannie Schottmuller, President of the Pattonville School Board of Education.
Good evening, graduates, families, staff, and community. Big events like this resonate with me, sort of like life has come full circle. This is my 23rd Pattonville graduation. 18 as a board member, 4 with family members. My own 2 children sat right out there in 2012. And me, I graduated from Pattonville. Yes, I walked the halls of the high school 43 years ago. Long time. Hey, you made a face, that's not... I am old. I once sat where you were sitting. However, we graduated on the football field. That was when it had grass, before it had turf. While some of these things change and others stay the same, over time, I have learned something about this place that doesn't show up in your transcripts or your report cards. Being a Pattonville graduate isn't something you were, it's something you keep becoming. There's a tendency at graduation to treat this moment like a finish line. It's not. It's more like a handoff. You're carrying forward everything you've experienced here. One thing you learn in high school is how to adapt, and this class has had to navigate change, uncertainty, and expectations that didn't always come with instructions. You've had to figure things out in real time. It's not a weakness, it's a skill. And it's one that will serve you long after tonight. The world you're stepping into doesn't need more people trying to fit into a single mold. It needs people like you who can think, adjust, and stay grounded to who they are, even when the world is shifting around you. So here's something I hope you take with you. You don't have to have everything figured out when you move forward. You just have to be willing to keep learning about work, about your community, and most importantly, about yourselves. Because the most meaningful paths rarely look like straight lines. Now, I'll be honest, when I graduated, I didn't imagine I'd be back here so many years later, serving the district and speaking to a group like you. But life has a way of circling back in ways you don't expect. But there's a part in the value of where you come from. Pattonville has a way of staying with you, not just in your memories, but in the way you show up for others, in the way you choose to stay connected and to find your way back. Some of you will leave this building and live lives far from here. Some of you will return. Some of you may not realize until much later what this place has meant to you, and all that's okay. What matters is wherever you go, you carry forward a sense of responsibility, not just for yourself, but to something bigger. Communities don't sustain themselves by accident. They grow because of people who invest in them. They come back, they give their time, their perspective, and their care. And one day, whether it's here or somewhere else, you may find yourself in the position to do exactly that. And when you do, please say yes, because the impact you have on others will outlast any single accomplishment. I won't leave you with a long list of advice. You've had plenty of that already, but I will leave you with this. Be real to who you are. Be flexible when life asks you to change, and don't underestimate the value of where you have started. Graduates, congratulations. We're proud of you, not just for what you've done, but for who you are becoming. And as someone who's been part of this community for a long time, I can say with confidence, we will be watching, we will be cheering, and we will be ready to welcome you back. I wasn't quite sure how to end this, so I'm going to let your voices end this. I'm going to steal something from one of our football games. Always remember that we are P-I-R-A. R. Thank you. Now the important stuff. The Pattonville Board of Education requires 24 units for graduation. In accordance with the statutes of the state of Missouri, these units must be earned in communication arts, mathematics, science, social studies, physical education, fine arts, and practical arts. In addition, Pattonville requires students complete 50 hours of community service. And it gives me great pleasure to certify that each graduate of the Pattonville High School class of 2026 has met these standards required by the state of Missouri and the Pattonville Board of Education. Congratulations.
Jenna Rose Ridings, summa cum laude. Mila McRae Hunter, summa cum laude. Alex Michael Toller, magna cum laude. Shreya Verma. Rataj Kabara. Shoda Tiger Kikuchi, summa cum laude. Summer Elizabeth Sumchan Ross. Tanapanpol Wongtanam. Musa Ibrahim, cum laude. Said Wissam Abarolmila. Jacqueline Annette Acosta Cervantes, cum laude. Joe Daniel Addington. David Inyoolowa Adekunle. Danielle Arindo Adori, summa cum laude. Christopher Lamont Agnew, Jr. Leslie Guadalupe Awatsi Mendieta. Valentina Attore Quintero, cum laude. Elijah Jordan Allen. Aiden Matthew Alvey Davis. Ethan Daniel Arana, summa cum laude. Jamila Albany Arnold. Connor Andrew Aubuchon. DeCara Augustine. Krishaben Vipulpai Aveya, summa cum laude. Adelina Avelino Odilon, magna cum laude. Dominic David Aversa Micus. Alejandra Ayala Recoder. Mia Jean Baczynski, summa cum laude. Cadence Addison Bailey. Olivia Catherine Ball, summa cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Banta, summa cum laude. Benjamin Orlando Barahona. Zariah Deshay Barnes. Logan Tyler Barney. Marcia Jessica Batiste. Ella Grace Baum, cum laude. Juliana Nastasha Baumer. Desai K. Marie Beard. Zaira Lachey Marie Bell. Nicholas Costa Benbow, summa cum laude. Parker Helene Bergfeld, summa cum laude. Nathan Connor Bertrand. Josiah Nasir Bibbs. Zakai Corday Destin Bland. Kate Allison Bockhorst. Rowan Pierce Bowers. Anthony Boyd III. Robbie Imani Bozeman Nettles. Isaiah Edward Bradley. Cameron Lucas Braggs. Jasmine Lorraine Bright. Aubrey Lee Brock. Cameron James Xavier Brock. Latia Cheyenne Brown. Olivia Grace Brown, cum laude. Taylor Marche Brown. Peyton Miley Burley, summa cum laude. Jaden Nathaniel Burkett. Shakira Burns. Xander Nikolai Caballero. Matthew Lawrence Cafaro. Camila Louise Caldwell. Ava Capstick. Nicholas Maurice Carroll. Nolan Isaiah Carroll. Demanya Nicole Carson. Serenity Faye Carter. Peyton Marie Castle, cum laude. Marilyn Borelli Castro Chavez, magna cum laude. Dana Cage Cawley. Jean Chamberlain. Andrea Felicia Chambers. Nigel Nathaniel Chambers. Sophia Diane Chapman. Chessie Chapman. Chase Michael Cheatham. Christina Cherwa, summa cum laude. Serenity Renee Clark. DeMarco Sanchez LaShawn Clark Jr. Mason Aaron Clay. Zoe Elizabeth Click, summa cum laude. Daniel Todd Clifford, summa cum laude. Alec Michael Cochran, cum laude. Dylan Aubrey Cochran. Jenna Elizabeth Cochran, summa cum laude. Levi Joseph Cole. Tyrese Cortez Coleman. Ziana Amaya Collins. Ava Bella Condon. Shantavia Grace Conway, magna cum laude. Ubaldo Cos Hernandez. Kennedy Mackenzie Crawford. Kevin Jerome Crawford III. Lucas Walker Cruz. Mia Murillo Cruz, summa cum laude. Luis David Cruz Arasola. Alejandra Rocio Cruzado. Aaliyah Marie Curry, summa cum laude. Madeline Elizabeth Curry. Soliana Abraham Dante, summa cum laude. Colin Lawrence Casperson Dara, summa cum laude. Neil Daniel Davey, summa cum laude. DeMarco Philip Davis. Skylar Elena Deason. Ahadu Haile Selassie Demisi. Devin Dent. Madeline Susan DeWick. Taj Lee Dillon. Ine Eileen Dixon. Noah Xavier Doring. Jadon Isaiah Dorsey. Ariana Elise Doss. Cajun Anaya Ducree. Kaylin Amaya Ducree. Michael Alexander Duenas. Sofia Camila Duenas. Elisha Harlem Dukes, summa cum laude. Jasmine Nicole Duncan. Madison Renee Dunn, cum laude. Josephine Anna Dunnigan, summa cum laude. Matthew Vu Young, summa cum laude. Brielle Alexis Durham. Christy Ann Dyer, summa cum laude. Amanda Diane Eberts. Samaj Javon Eccles. Braden Olin Edwards. Clay Avery Eisenbraun, summa cum laude. Elias Fuad El Gazelle, summa cum laude. Bailey Elizabeth Elliott, cum laude. Brooklyn Noel Elliott, summa cum laude. Taylor Amir Elliott. Chase Ivan Ellis. Michaela Jade Ellis.
Kennedy Ray English. Emily Priscilla Erickson Karanja, cum laude. Jocelina Sierra Esquivel, magna cum laude. Jayla Marie Lynn Essex, magna cum laude. Chelsea Lynn Evans. Savannah Marie Ewing, magna cum laude. Athalia Uilani Falatogo. Gwendolyn Paige Fellert, summa cum laude. Gaetachao Fontahun, summa cum laude. Michael James Cortez Ferrer. Maxwell Brinkman Feder, summa cum laude. Breon Terry Phipps. Bernard Alexander Fitzsimmons. Alana Ann Fleck, summa cum laude. Jack Allen Flores, summa cum laude. Mia Flores Azurdia, magna cum laude. Camila Flores Lechuga. David Lamont Foston III. Sydney Jane Fowler, summa cum laude. Cassius Achilles Freeman, cum laude. Lillian Catherine Freund, magna cum laude. Joshua Gallardo Aguilar. Yasmin Itzel Garcia Maganda. Keegan Allen Garland. Dylan Ray Georgia. Addison Danielle Gertis. Omar Maher Ghanim Castillo. Jose Ignacio Gonzalez Celestino. Caleb Cortez Goodwin. Madeline Christine Graber, cum laude. Michael Graber. Lucas Isaac Graham. Erin Lynn Greenblatt, cum laude. Lydia Ray Greenwalt Hamill, summa cum laude. Kaylee Chanel Griffin. Jordan Kirtland Griffin Terry. Jalen Michael Grigsby. Taylor Nicole Grover. Olivia Rose Grundler. Jaime Guerrero, magna cum laude. Vincent Ray Gunter. Journey Ambrielle Guthrie, summa cum laude. Alvaro Corey Halbeck. Amira Hannah Hamid. Justice Michelle Hamilton. Cabria Gil Hamilton. Tristan Devin Hardricht. Everett Vincent Harmon. Nehemiah Amir Harmon. Brendan Michael Alexander Harris, summa cum laude. Jacoby Michael Harris, cum laude. Kira Marie Harris. Sky Elise Harris. Kendall Ray Harrison, magna cum laude. Lucy Novell Hartley, summa cum laude. Parker Allen Hasenkamp, summa cum laude. Aiden Duke Houghton. Evan Shad Houghton. Maya Elizabeth Heimsoth, cum laude. Andre Hennings III. Isaiah Devonte Henson. Daisy Ruby Hernandez Gonzalez. Diego Hernandez Marquez. Sophia Bell Hirschberger, summa cum laude. Coraline Grace Hesse, summa cum laude. Lorendez Jaden Hill. Madison Ariel Precious Hill. Simone Kasaya Hill, summa cum laude. Rashid Taran Hogan. Anaya Joyce Hopper, cum laude. Nicholas Van Howard. Leilani Olivia Barbie Hugger. Marcus King Hughes, summa cum laude. Amaya Avani Dernice Hobart. Kylie Madison Hunter. Esme Addison Hurlbutt, cum laude. Kevin Jared Ignacio Hernandez. Dallas William Irwin. Ahmad Rami Jabber. Jeremiah Orlando Jackson. Malachi Jules Jackson. Nicholas Scott Jackson. Dylan Patrick Jameson, summa cum laude. Brantice Christiana Jefferson. Athena Latoya Jefferson. Jaden Elijah Jenner. Ayana Maria Patrice Johnson. Maeve Johnson. Bo William Johnston. Aiden Hunter Jones. Jeremiah Terrell Arthur Jones. Russell Gordon Jones. Kimberly Candy Juarez. Matthew James Judge, summa cum laude.
Turkimbi Praise Kachina. Alice Kadasheves. Helen Betaweeling Cabrum, summa cum laude. Toby Thomas Keel. Ava Elizabeth Kell. Shams Khalid, magna cum laude. Drew Killian, cum laude. Zachary Killian, magna cum laude. Troy Frank King. Braden Charles Kirk. Brianna Lynn Kloss. Cameron Richard Clanky. Javelle Lee Knight. Andrew Jacob Kohler. Lucas Joseph Kanapka, magna cum laude. Lucas Anthony Spencer LeMay. Isabel Grace Lawrence. Harrison Jordan Lee, cum laude. Bailey Eugene Leonberger, cum laude. Ebony K. Lewis. Markira Danielle London. Evan Longmire. Rosemary Lopez Chinoqua. Jeremiah Wenz Lopez Monteverde. Elaine Liu, summa cum laude. Sophia Kate Larashi, summa cum laude. Terrell Christian Lyles. Ian Ramael MacDonald, magna cum laude. Tracy Mora Machuki, summa cum laude. Milo Stanley Mainquist, cum laude. Tyler Lucas Manker, summa cum laude. Journey Anye Destiny Martin. Larry Gregory Martin. Tristan James Martin. Yoselin Amaryllis Martinez Alvarado. Aaron Amr Massey, summa cum laude. Brielle Armani May. Reagan May. Tyree Markeith Mays. Daniel Carugo Bugua. Evan Goge Bogwa. Joyce Joelle Bowie. Amira Yvette McCadney. Jocelyn Brielle McCall. Job Michael McCarran, magna cum laude. Brian Lee McClelland. Elijah McCullum. Jace Allen McConnell. Josephine Abigail McCoy. Logan Justice Dennis McQuishton, cum laude. Cheyenne Nicole McDaniel, magna cum laude. Peyton James McElroy. Kennedy Lynn McMiller. Robert Earl Meeky Jr. Javier Mejia. Ashley Patricia Mendieta Papalazzi. Melissa Mendieta Perez, magna cum laude. Haley Renee Menemeyer. Catherine Leanne Mercurio, magna cum laude. Adam Joseph Meredith Jr., summa cum laude. Phoebe A. Mesfin, summa cum laude. Gavin Michael Midkiff. Yanedith Tatiano Mihango Vargas. Zoe Evangeline Micketon, summa cum laude. Braun Julius Miller. Mackenzie Rose Miller, cum laude. Spencer Lee Mitchell, magna cum laude. Chloe Ann Moise. Samantha Nyota Mokwa. Allison Montoya Nieto, cum laude. Ari Zion Moore. Chase Allen Moore. Anaya Renee Morgan. Connor Ethan Morris. Jaden Michael Nalis. Jane Wairimo Dungu. Lydia DeSale Nega, summa cum laude. Timothy William Nelson. Isabella Ray Nerio. Brian Nettles III. Mackenzie Lynn Newell, magna cum laude. Jacob Michael Newingham. Adonijah Miandabu Nyangu. William Sean Norman. Harmony Michaela Nunley. Jaden Michael Oldham. Maria Alejandra Olmos Munoz. Hope Joyce Orleski. Hachi Ortiz, magna cum laude. Lorelei Eve Otto. Judith Oforiwa Owusu. Frankie Pantoja. Edward Papalazzi Hernandez. Thomas Avery Parnell. Zachary Michael Parsons. Pia Rakesh Patel, magna cum laude. Rudra Mahendra Patel, summa cum laude. Marlon Chris Uwe Patino, the second, summa cum laude.
Madison Danielle Patrick. Kylie Marie Patterson. Courtney Monet Peebles. Emily Perez. Laurent Darvens Lee Pierre, cum laude. Jacqueline Pintor Toledo. Jose de Jesus Pluma Pluma. Jackson Robert Powell. Jordan Tennille Powers. Jace Sampson Prabhu. Melena Ann Prentice, cum laude. Madison Regina Prine. Genesis Doyle Lane Pritchett. Devon Eugene Pruitt. Christina Ferrer K, magna cum laude. Brett Conaway Quigg. Hunter Michael Ramey. Bethsaida Ramirez, magna cum laude. Anna Renee Riley. Jordan Anthony Richardson, cum laude. Caleb Lewis Rickman. William George Reeple. Olivia May Robards. Richard Thomas Robertson. Jace Stewart Robinson. Jameel Andrew Peyton Rogers. Brian Rodriguez Mendez, magna cum laude. Honesty Ariana Rogers. Melissa Rojas Valdez. Leonel Rosales. Brandon Rosas Rodriguez. Teresa Joan Rothkopf, summa cum laude. Lilith Ruiz, magna cum laude. Walter Edward Rusan V. Mohammed Salama. Elvis Sanchez. Itza Diana Sanchez Kalula. Kevin Sanchez Pintor. Journey Michelle Sabrina Sanders, cum laude. Alan Daniel Sandoval. Miranda Santillan Ortega. Suri Dinora Santos. Ezekiel Wyatt Schaefer. Leah Grace Shamber, cum laude. Michael Caden Seals. Mary Nicole Padla Sibiel, cum laude. Riza Jane Carabana Sibiel. Sophia Soluta. Gabriela Giuseppina Sarah, summa cum laude. Chase Amir Shannon. Nicholas Chihang Shao, summa cum laude. Fardin Zaman Sheikh. Chastity Nicole Sherwood. Demetrius Lamar Shields, Jr. Kaylee Faith Shirley. Joseph Sierra. Marlo DeMarsh Singleton, Jr. Adam Daniel Smith. Cheyenne Susan Smith, magna cum laude. Miley Mariah Smith. Xavier Smith. Cameron Isaiah Staten. Katie Elizabeth Stice. Chloe Marie Stokes, magna cum laude. Evelyn Lorraine Stopke, magna cum laude. Summer Elise Stewart. Ethan Hadley Studeville, summa cum laude. William Troy Sunderman. Noah Nichanan Suvansri. Rizwan Hassan Talukder, magna cum laude. Amaya Tiffany D. Taylor Wade. Saya Nicole D. Taylor Wade. Olivia Noel Tixera, summa cum laude. Joanna Tena Gaona, summa cum laude. Jaleesa Nakira Thomas, summa cum laude. Reese Alexandria Thomas. Aaliyah Thompson. Cheyenne Grace Tiepelman. Michael Xander Tejerena. Tiffany Lizette Timmons. Noai Martha Topka. Julio Josue Torres. Tatum Marie Trost. Pearl Trung, magna cum laude. Nam Min Trung, summa cum laude. Jacorius Lamont Turner. Naira Nicole Upchurch. Trenton Allen Van Doren. Nyla Gabrielle Vanderbilt. Natalie Cristal Vasquez Lopez. Sanaya Lachey Divine Vessel. Ashley Evelyn Vega Camacho. Ryan Veggie. Walker Quinn Vlaiotis. Ty Monique Wahid. Grace Gathoni Wainaina. Davion M. Walker. Anijah Denise Wallace. Ada Christine Wallace, cum laude. Kylie Marie Wallace, magna cum laude. Mikhail Charles Wallace. Preston Mox Waters. Kimora Carol Renee Watson, summa cum laude. Kayla Michelle Watts, summa cum laude. Isabella Nicole Weeks. Nathan Gregory Weiss, summa cum laude. Jaden Anthony Wells. Jarrell Anthony West. Jordan Anthony Whitfield. Isaiah Williams. Jackson Zane Williams, summa cum laude. Talia Chantel Williams. Keith Marcel Williams, Jr. Blake A. Williamson. Alexander Solstice Willingham, summa cum laude. Isaiah Homer Wills. Paishan Pierre Wilson. Trenton Armand Renee Wilson. Braden Scott Wishard. Kai Paige Woodrum. Daryl Jermaine Woods Jr. Matthew James Wolf. Alexandra Marie Wyatt. Annabelle K. Wyatt. Alyssa Hausling Yin, summa cum laude. Anka Marie Young, summa cum laude. Imari Unique Young. Mia Zarate Mercado. Josephine Mary Zenner. Maximilian Ambrose Zenner, summa cum laude.
Can we say congratulations to the class of 2026? Yay! You did it! You made it! Woo! Class, you did an outstanding job. All right, congratulations to all of our graduates. You have been a phenomenal group of students to have at the high school, and we wish you the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Parents, please remain seated for the recessional of our graduates. Tonight's ceremony is available for purchase. Order forms can be found with programs and the entrances. Now, without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome Jenna Ridings, Pattonville High School class of 2026 senior class president, and Mila Hunter, class of 2026 outstanding senior student, back to the microphone. Clap for them as they come at this time.
With the Pattonville High School class of 2026, please rise.
Let me sit this part. Seniors, please move your tassels from the right to the left. Wait, I said this part, and then you said. And congrats, we are now graduates of Pattonville High School!